When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Nevada Wolfpack. Taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Nevada's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here. The quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know him, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw, it's Gentry. Makes the grab. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. This Nevada offense really has it going. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill,
breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
7, Boston College, 0.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Boston College's offense has the ball for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. A little screen to the running back. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Boston College right back to the line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got him downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Prince. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Boston College! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Man, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably... There he goes! Got enough for the first, and he's still going. The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wolfpack! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Missouri has the lead right now. Columbia has just been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Flowers. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Ward. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. They're down to the 20, first and 10. They'll run it. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're quickly in a 10-point hole, trailing 17-7 and needing to put together a drive.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Boston College wants to play fast. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's on target and complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Scanning the field, it's Gentry. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. It's complete on the right side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Moving out of the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you.
Boston College.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Back to pass, it's Gentry. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boston College right back to the line. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fights off a defender. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Boston College will send out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throwing on the run. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nevada. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Has to get there to move the sticks. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a 1st down for Boston College. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Fires to the big fella. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's got it. First down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll try the run. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's going to have to get into this. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked.
And man, did you see that defender climb the ladder? How high did he jump to block that field goal? That was amazing.
Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Gentry. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Ward. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nevada.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
38, Boston College, 7.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Boston College.
Wants to go up top. Looking to take a shot. Makes a grab right down the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Here we go.
To the air on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To throw, it's Gentry. Makes the catch. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. Nevada going quickly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Good timing on the quick out. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He'll call for the fair catch here. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this 3rd quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's fouled. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. He'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Boston College. He'll try to tack on one more. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Bringing the heat. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Looking for room at the 25. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ward. Still on his feet at the 45. He is feeling it. A huge play. Almost took it to the house, but they got him at the 24.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Pocket breaking down. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Boston College will send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Dropping back, it's Gentry. Using his feet to buy time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Nevada needs to convert on 3rd and short to keep the drive alive. Finds his man in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Wolfpack now has its work cut out on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turning it on! They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes.
Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Quarterback quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Nestles it in at the 35. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. A strike downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Nevada with a fresh set of downs to open the 4th. On the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Great job by the back on the option. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Caught in the backfield, it's Prince. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Makes a move. Touchdown, Nevada! Special teams proving to be special. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do, build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn, hand the football off, especially when you're winning the ball game.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. The Golden Eagles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their 1st pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Quick pass on the fly motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Nevada, after throwing it in reverse, has a lot of work to do on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Tompkins. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Nevada comes to the line facing 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Clinton. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
3rd down play from the gun. Catch in the middle, it's Clinton. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Pulls it in. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.